And I want you to close your eyes for a moment and find your straight spine. Relax your hands on your knees. And just take a moment to arrive to your practice. To disconnect from whatever you've been doing today. Good, and just bring your attention to your breath. Noticing your inhale, noticing your exhale. Noticing the space between the inhale and exhale. Good, and now take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale side out through the open mouth. Take one more deep inhalation through the nose, full inhale. And exhale side out, let it go. Keep your eyes closed and bring your hands to your belly. So really kind of bring your hands to your belly. And I want you to inhale all the way down to your belly. And on the inhale, feel your belly expands like a balloon. And on the exhale, feel your belly softens and your navel draws towards the spine. So inhaling deeply all the way down to your belly, feeling your belly expands like a balloon. And exhale, soften, release, let go. And just keep going, inhaling deeply. And exhaling completely. And just keep focusing and observing your breath. So inhaling, listening to the sound of your breath. And exhaling, releasing, letting go. Just one more round, just like that. Nice and deep inhalation. And complete exhalation through the nose. Good, and inhale through the nose. And exhale, side out. Good, you guys. Open your eyes, bring your hands on your knees. Sit in a cross-legged position. And we're going to begin to move in a clockwise direction. So you're leaning forward and then moving your upper body in the clockwise direction. So inhaling forward, exhale back. Okay, maybe keeping your eyes closed. And just really feeling grounding down through your sitting bones into the upper body in the clockwise direction. Good, so just loosening up the lower back after all that sitting. All right, we definitely sit a little bit more than normally. So really in a gentle way, coordinating the breath and the movement. Out. And you can move as slow as you need to, or maybe move a little faster if it feels good in your body. So this way, even though we're moving in the same sequence, we can tailor our practice according to where we are today. Good, you guys, and switch the direction, go to the opposite direction. Good, keep grounding down through your sitting bones, eyes closed. And just really feel that movement of your breath, right? So we are going to move in a gentle way to move the energy to connect to our breath. Keep going, keep moving. Nice, and now come to the center, take a deep inhale and exhale. You guys, you can stay here in the cross-legged position, or if it's more comfortable for you, you can sit your hips on the heels, bring your hands to your knees, and as you inhale, you're gonna open your heart forward, arch your spine, and as you exhale, you're gonna round your spine. So inhaling forward, exhale back, keeping the chin parallel to the floor, and just breathing deeply through the nose. So powerful inhale through the nose. Powerful exhale through the nose. As if you're sniffing in and sniffing out. And again, close your eyes and drop into the rhythm of your breath. For all of us, it's going to be a little bit different, right? If you feel tender in your lower back, right, in your body, you go a little bit slower. And if you feel good in your body, maybe go a little faster and speed it up. Right, so what we do right now is a great practice to really take care of your spine. Right, and the spine is really the household for our nervous system. So when we take care of our spine on a daily basis, it means we take care of our nervous system, right? And now more than ever, we need that. Good, you guys, just keep going, keep rocking forward and backward, forward to backward. Good, and inhale, lift your heart, hold the breath for a moment. And exhale, release, bring your hands to your knees, eyes closed, deep inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Bring your hands to your shoulders, fingers forward, thumbs back, elbows in line with your shoulders. So we're gonna inhale, twist to the left, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And I want you to twist only as far as that feels good in your body. I don't want you to do anything that is painful or forceful. Okay, just keep going, keep going. Good. Powerful inhale, powerful exhale through the nose. Keeping your belly slightly in to protect your lower back. And keeping your elbows in line with your shoulders. So we're moving that energy from the base of the spine up to the heart. Moving the energy in between each vertebra. Right, and the breath serves us as a tool to move that energy through the body. Right, the breath is really one of the main forms of receiving nutrients for our body. Keep going just a little bit longer. And come to the center, take a deep inhale. Hold the breath. And as you exhale, release your hands. Good. Deep inhale. And exhale. Keep your eyes closed and just maybe noticing already a shift in your energy. Good, and now drop your chin to the chest and do big rolls with your head. So chin all the way up to the ceiling and then dropping it down to the chest. If you have any shoulder injuries or neck sensitivity, just turn your head from one side to another, from one to another. Or nice and big circles with your neck, with your head. Noticing how your neck feels, any parts of your neck feels a little bit more sensations, and then switch the direction, go to the opposite direction, nice and gentle. Good, you guys come to the center, take a deep inhale, and exhale. Remember, think about it as a breathing practice, right? How much time do we take to really do the breathing practice? So on your next inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, straight through your spine. And as you exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale, lift your heart. And as you keep your heart lifted, just draw the arms up toward the sky. Keep the back of your neck nice and long. Slightly draw the chin to the chest. And I don't want you to force anything. Just find the place where you feel just enough sensations in your shoulders and your upper back. And just breathe deeply. And now keep your arms behind your back and just fold forward, bring your forehead down to the floor, bring your arms over the head. Another deep breath in and out. And as you exhale, stay here, release your arms and walk your hands forward for child's pose. So you can keep your knees together or separate your knees wide and relax your forehead down to the floor. And walk your hands so far forward that your forearms and the elbows coming up the mat, and you feel a gentle stretch along the sides of your body. And another, take a deep inhale into the back of your body. Feel your ribs expand. And exhale, soften. Nice, and slowly walk your hands back. Come into tabletop position. So bring your knees underneath your hips and your hands slightly in front of your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Separate your knees about hips with distance. And as you inhale, arch your spine, drop your belly down, look up for the cow. And as you exhale, round your spine, pull the belly in, push away from the floor. Couple more rounds, just like that. Inhaling up, dropping the belly, drawing the heart forward. And exhale, round your spine, look towards the belly. Keep going, inhaling fully. And exhaling completely through the nose. Inhaling, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. And next time you inhale, look up, curl your toes, and now lift your hips high. You're gonna come into first downward facing dog. It's like upside down V shape, right? Hips high, head low. And take a moment to pedal your feet here, and just sway your hips from side to side. Just anything that feels good for you here. Anything that feels connect to your body. Nice. And now coming to still downward dog. So separate your hands about shoulders width distance. Spread your fingers wide. Press your knuckles down into the floor. Separate your feet about hips width distance. Keep your knees slightly bent so that you can reach your sitting bones up towards the sky. Relax your neck. Arms are nice and active. Belly in. Good. Relax your jaw. And take a deep inhale here. And exhale. And now keep your knees slightly bent. Lift your heels, come onto your tippy toes, reach your hips high, and as you exhale, begin to draw your heels towards the floor. That's okay if they don't touch the floor, it's not the point. So inhaling, coming to your tippy toes, lift your heels high, and as you exhale, draw the heels towards the floor. Good, stay here, take a deep inhale, and exhale. And now shift your weight forward into plank. Bring your shoulders over the wrists. Legs are nice and strong. If you need to drop your knees to the floor, you're welcome to do so. Otherwise, make sure you're not sinking hips down, but your hips are in line with your shoulders. Sternum reaching forward. The legs are nice and strong. Good. Belly in towards the spine. Pushing the hands into the floor. Stay for another deep breath, in and out. Even though we're holding the pose, we don't hold the breath. Good. And now slowly, you can drop your knees to the floor, lowering all the way down to the floor. Good. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders for the Sphinx pose. So you can either bring your feet together or separate your feet about hips width distance. And now drive the elbows down, push the hips down into the floor, and then draw your heart forward, coming for a slight back bend here. Keep your legs nice and strong. Press the top of your feet so much that your kneecaps coming off the mat. And again, take a deep inhale into your heart. And exhale. Good, and curl your toes, lift your knees. We're gonna come into forward plank. Right, so lift your hips in line with your shoulders, belly in. Press the heels towards the back wall. Good. And stay here connecting to that inner power behind your core, behind your navel. Keep breathing deeply for 2. 1, and release your knees down to the floor. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders for Cobra pose. You can press the top of your feet so much that your kneecaps coming off the mat. And as you inhale, lift your heart off the mat. Make sure the muscles of the back support you here rather than your hands. Lift your hands off the floor. Press them back to the floor. And on the exhale, release back to the floor. Couple more rounds, just like that, together with your breath. On the inhale, you're raising up. Maybe it's a baby cobra, maybe mid cobra. And exhale, folding forward. One more, inhaling, rising up, legs are strong. Make sure there's no sensation in your lower back. And exhale, fold forward. Now come back into tabletop position and back to downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, side out through the mouth. Good, bend your knees, look forward, and slowly walk to the front of your mat into forward fold. For this forward fold, separate your feet about hips width distance. Keep your knees bent and relax the upper body down. Relax your neck. And for this forward fold, I've really been enjoying to, so grab your hair, especially from the back of your skull, and gently pull the hair towards the floor. This goes for gentlemen and ladies. Or another option, you can interlace the hands behind the neck and hug your jawline with the forearms for neck direction. And wherever you are, keep your knees bent and just keep breathing deeply into the back of your body. And if you gently pulling your hair, just grab the different spots in your hair, in your head. Gently pull the hair towards the earth. And then release your arms, grab the opposite elbows like a ragdoll here, and just sway from side to side. Keep your knees bent and allow your spine to melt down towards the floor. Relax your neck. Good, you guys. Release your arms, keep your knees bent, and slowly, slowly, one vertebra at a time, roll yourself all the way up. All the way up. Nice. So, separate your feet about hips width distance. Actually, for this one, bring your heels and toes together. Hook the thumbs, spread your fingers wide, and reach your arms up above the head. Ground down through your feet, belly in. And as you inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, just move from side to side. Stretching the sides of your body. Breathing deeply. And just noticing how your body feels today. You know, every day is different. And our job here is just simply become aware of it without any judgment. Right? Just simply what is. Good. Come back to the center. Release your hands down by the hips. Separate your feet about hips width distance. And again, reach your arms up above the head. And this time, grab the opposite elbows here. Good. So inhale. And as you exhale, lean to the right, hips to the left. Good. Open your heart up toward the sky. And breathe deeply into the left side of your body. And remembering breathing practice. We're getting into the physical shape on the outside and breathing deeply. So providing our internal organs with oxygen. And now slowly begin to fold forward and do a half circle. And then you're rising up on the left side. And then lean to the left, hips to the right. Good. Keeping your belly in, rounding down through your feet. And slowly come back to the center and release your hands down by the hips. Good. Take a moment. Good. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Good, you guys. We're going to move into a little bit more flowy part. So come to the front of your mat. Bring your toes together, heels slightly apart. Run down through your feet. Bring your hands to the heart center. Good. And as you inhale, stretch your arms out to the side. And then bring your palms together. Look up. Reach up. Round down through your feet. And as you exhale, you're going to fold forward. Keep your knees slightly bent so that you can bring your hands to the floor. Relax your neck. On the inhale, you're going to come halfway. Bring your hands to the shins or thighs, finding your flat back. And as you exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Step your right foot back and release your back knee to the floor. Low lunge. So the front knee over your front ankle. Interlace the hands above the knees. And just sink your hips forward, lift your heart, and push away from the knee. And now stay here, straight your arms up. Relax the shoulders, belly in, elbows nice and straight. Again, take a deep inhale in here. And as you exhale, bring your hands to the floor, curl your back toes, and step into downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale, and exhale. And now step your right foot forward in between your palms. Help with your hand if you need to, it's totally okay. And now interlace the hands above the knees, sink your hips forward, draw your shoulders away from the ears. Good. Lift your heart, take a deep inhale into your heart. And exhale. Good, you guys inhale, sweep your arms up, relax the shoulders, palms facing each other. And on your next exhale, bring your both hands down to the floor, curl your back toes, look forward and step forward into forward fold, curl your head. As you inhale, rise all the way up, reach your arms up, bring your palms together above your head, tailbone towards the heels, and exhale, hands down by the hips. We're just gonna keep going, just like that, a little bit faster. Inhale, reach your arms up, exhale, fold forward, keep your knees bent if you need to. Inhaling, coming up halfway, bring your hands to the shins or thighs to support your back. Exhale, hands to the floor, step your left foot back, release your back knee to the floor. On the next inhale, sweep your arms up and sink your hips forward. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, both hands down to the floor and step back into downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. And exhale through the nose. Good. Step your left foot forward to between your palms. Release your back knee down to the floor. And again, inhale, rise up, both arms up. Sink your hips forward. Feel your breath getting nice and tall in your spine. And exhale, both hands down to the floor. Look forward and step forward into forward fold. Curl your head. As you inhale, rise all the way up, reach your arms up, palms together, legs are strong. And exhale, hands down by the hips. Keep going. Inhale, sweep your arms up, full inhalation. Exhale, fold forward, complete exhalation. Inhaling, coming up halfway. Exhale, hands to the floor, step your right foot back, release your back knee to the floor. Inhale, rise up, both arms up. This time, hook the thumbs, spread your fingers wide, reach up on the inhale, and on the exhale, just go for a slight back bend, drawing the arms behind the ears, keeping your belly in. Again, it's not about how deep you go, but how deep your breath is. Good, and come back to the center. With the left hand, grab your right wrist and lean to the left. Hug your left hip in. Nice, and breathe deeply into the right side of your body, right ribs. Remembering that where the focus goes, that's where the energy flows. Come back to the center, bring your both hands down to the floor. Keep your right hand to inside of your left foot, reach your left arm up, look up. You can stay here, curl your back toes and lift your back knee off the floor. Nice. And then begin to do a big circle with your left arm. Any direction that feels good for you. Good. So opening up that shoulder joint. Just big circle, opening your heart up towards the sky. And then switch the direction, go to the opposite direction. Good. And bring your left hand down to the floor and step back into downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Good, you guys, stepping your right foot forward in between your palms, releasing your back knee to the floor. Inhale, sweep your arms up, hook the opposite thumbs, the weird side. I know, it's pretty. I'll have to get used to that. So inhale, reach your arms up, lift from the base of your spine, and then draw the arms behind the ears. Keep your back over the neck nice and long. Belly in, relax the shoulders away from the ears. And now come back to the center. With the right hand, grab your left wrist and lean to the right. Hug your right hip in, firmly pressing the top of your back foot on the floor for stability. Again, see if you can become aware of your breath, right? And how it translates in the body. What part of your body can feel that breath. And come back to the center, bring your both hands to the floor. Keep your left hand in and reach your right arm up for a twist. You can stay here if that's enough for you. Or curl the back toes, lift your back knee, and look up. Keep the belly in. And begin to do a big circle with your right arm. You can go as slow as you need to if you have any shoulder injuries. Or maybe a little faster if it feels good. So really make sure you're opening up that shoulder joint here. Switch the direction, go to the opposite direction. Good. And release your right hand down to the floor. Look forward and step forward into forward fold. Curl your head. Inhaling, rising all the way up. Reach your arms up, palms together. And exhale, hands down by the hips. We got one more side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Full inhalation. Exhale, fold forward. Complete exhalation. Squeeze all the air out. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. This time, keep your back knee lifted. You're going to rise into high lunge. Good. Front knee or your front ankle. Hook the thumbs again. Straight your arms up. Feel that lift from the base of your spine. And stay here, breathing deeply. Feel strong through your legs, supported, grounded. Good, you guys. On your next exhale, bring your both hands to the floor. And on the inhale, bend your front knees, sink your hips forward, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, keep your hands on the floor and straighten your front knee, fold to your front leg. And if your hamstring's tight, just keep your front knee bent and bend it as much as it feels right for you. So on the inhale, you're bending your front knee, sink your hips forward. And as you exhale, you straighten your front leg and fold forward. Keep going, just a couple more rounds. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. One more, inhaling. Exhale. Nice, and now stay here and flex your right foot. Good, again, keep your front knee bent if you need to, so that you can keep your hands on the floor. And turn that foot out about 45-degree angle. Good, and keep flexing the right foot, so you might feel it right here on the back of your leg, your hamstring. Take one more time, deep inhale towards that sensation. And exhale, release your foot back to the mat, hands down to the floor, and step back into plank. And by the way, if you are not new with this practice and you want to flow in between, do your vinyasas, you're welcome to do so. So take a deep inhale and exhale. Good, again, stepping your left foot forward in between your palms. Press through the feet, rise up into high lunge, hook the opposite thumbs. Inhale, reach your arms up, belly in. Deep inhale and exhale here. One more time, inhale deeply. And exhale, bring your both hands down to the floor. Keep your fingertips on the floor. Inhale, bend your front knee deeply, lengthen the spine, draw your chest forward. Exhale, straighten your front leg as much as you need to, fold to your front leg. Nice and gentle. Inhale forward. Exhale, fold forward. Couple more. Inhale, bending the front knee, lengthening the spine. Exhale, straightening your front leg, folding your front leg. Last one. Inhaling. Exhale. Now pause here. Flex your left foot. Keep your front knee slightly bent if you need to. And just breathe deeply into the back of your leg. Turn the foot out about 45-degree angle. Good. And just keep drawing the left hip backward. Good, right hip forward. Nice, and bend your front knee. Release your foot back to the floor. Bend your front knee. Look forward and step forward into forward fold. Inhaling, rising all the way up. Reach your arms up, palms together. And hands to heart center. All right, feeling warm a little bit? Good, you guys. So separate your feet about hips with distance. We're gonna come into chair pose. So bend your knees, sit your hips low. Make sure you can see the tip of your toes. Reach your arms up. Lengthen the spine, belly in. And we're gonna come into dynamic pose. So we're really gonna move the energy with our breath. So we're inhaling here. As you exhale, you keep your knees bent, fold forward, bring your arms behind the back, relax your neck. So as you inhale, you're coming back to the chair. And as you exhale, you stand up tall. And we're gonna do a couple more rounds, just like that. All right. Inhale through the nose, come into the chair. Exhale, fold forward, bring your arms behind the back. Inhale through the nose, back to the chair. Exhale, stand up tall. Good. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold forward. You can say this on hot to really let go and release all that energy. Come back to the center. And exhale, stand up tall. Good, couple more. Inhale, chair. Exhale, let it out. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand up tall. Good, couple more. Inhale, chair, sit down a little lower. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand up tall. If you're alone at home, just let it out. Inhale, chair. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, back to the chair. And stand up tall. At this point, you might feel it in your thighs. Good, back to the chair. Exhale, fold forward. One more time, chair. Stand up tall. Last time, you guys. Back to the chair. Fold forward. Come to the chair. And stand up tall. And now inhale, stay in the chair. And breathe deeply for 3. Lengthen the spine for 2. Feel your thighs, feel your legs. 1. And exhale, fold forward. Take a deep inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhaling, coming up halfway. And exhale, fold. Nice, and now bring your heels and toes together. Keep your knees bent so much that your tummy is almost on your thighs. And grab the opposite elbows behind your knees. And now slowly, slowly begin to draw your hips up toward the sky as you're drawing the crown of the head down towards the floor. And again, for all of us, it's going to be different, right? Depending how our hamstrings and our back feels. But it's a great stretch to really, after all that sitting, it's really good to stretch the back of your body. And again, just focus on your breath. And notice where your breath feels in your body. Maybe the back of your body, maybe the back of your legs. And release your arms, bring your hands to the floor, step back in the plank. Shoulders over the wrists. We have to do a little bit of core work here, so really feel activated and alive. So, take a deep inhale here. Exhale. Now pick up your right leg, bend your right knee and bring it to the chest and step back. Now pick up your left leg, bend your left knee, bring it to the chest and step back. And then keep going, just switching the legs one at a time. And you can move slower if you need to, maybe a little faster. Go 5, 4, keep going. 3, 2, 1. And press back into downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Maybe guys, if at some point you need to take a break, you always come into child's pose. You don't wait for me, okay? So take care of yourself. Take a break when you need to. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. And on your next inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Reach, stretch, 3-legged dog. And then bend your right knee, open your right hip up toward the sky. Relax your neck. And now stretch your right leg up and back one more time. And bring your knee to the nose, surround your spine, and slowly step it through in between your palms. Release your back heel down, and rise into warrior 2. Right arm forward, left hip back. Good, so check your front knee. Make sure your front knee directly with your front ankle not leaning in or out. right? So keep it safe and really ground down through the back heel. The hips are squared to the wall side, wherever you have. Stretch your arms out to the side. So we're gonna focusing on the exhalation here. So as we inhale, we're gonna straighten the front leg, bring your arms up above the head, palms together. And as we exhale, we're gonna come back to warrior two. Okay, so we're gonna inhale for a count of 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coordinating the breath and the movement. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Good, you guys. Bring your left hand to the shin of thigh. Reverse your warrior. Reach your right arm up and over. Good. Palm facing down. Draw your shoulder away from the ear. Bend your front knee a little bit more. That's it. Keeping your belly in. Good. And come back to warrior two. Bring your right elbow on top of your right knee. And reach your left arm up and back. So for a half bind, you're gonna grab your right inner thigh. Or you can just bring your left arm behind, and open your heart up towards the sky. If you have a full bind in your practice, you know what to do. Go ahead and grab the full bind. Right arm goes underneath your right inner thigh, left arm behind. Look up, take a deep breath in here. Exhale. Good, you guys. Unwrap your bind, come back to warrior two, use your legs. Straighten your front knee, take a smaller step. Bring the back foot slightly in for triangle pose. Stretch your arms out to the side. And as we exhale, reach forward. As you cannot reach anymore, then bring your right hand to the ankle, to the shin. Reach your left arm up. So the spine is nice and long. Lengthen the sides of your waist. The legs are strong. But make sure you're not collapsing on the right side of your body, right? Your core supports you here. And come back to warrior two. Bend your front knee. Bring your both hands down to the floor. Release your back knee to the floor. Now bring your right hand to your right hip. Inhale, reach your left arm up, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, you're gonna twist to the right. Bring your left elbow with your right knee. Bring your palms in the prayer position. And then you can stay here, look up and twist. Or you can curl your back toes and lift your back knee off the mat. Look up. Just remember, the deepest expression of the pose is the one where you can breathe smooth and deeply. Pressing one palm into another. Taking a deep inhale to elongate the spine. And exhale, release, bring your both hands to the floor. So your hands are framing the foot, so just to make sure you see me. And then heel toe your right foot to the right side of your mat. And then turn the foot out about 45-degree angle, right? So you open up that hip. Now place your left hand down to the floor underneath your left shoulder. Place the outer edge of your right foot on the floor and right hand on your knee. And then push the knee away from the hip and twist. If you need a little bit more, you can always bring that left forearm down into the floor, okay? But for a lot of us, it's a really good place to be here. So breathing deeply into your right hip, right groin here. And you know, twists are hard to breathe in, so it takes a little bit of time to really learn how to breathe into those twists. Good, you guys. And release, bring your both hands to the floor, heel toe your right foot to the center of your mat. And step back in the plank. Take a deep inhale in the plank. And then you can drop your knees to the floor, lower halfway down, bend your elbows here. And then come into your upward facing dog, straighten your arms, can you keep your knees on the floor if you need to. And press back into downward facing dog. So take a deep inhale. And exhale. And as you inhale, lift your left leg up and back. So reach, stretch for a moment. And then bend your left knee, open your left hip. Take another deep, full breath in into that left hip. And as you exhale, stretch your left leg back. And bring your knee to the nose, round your spine. And slowly step it through in between your palms. Release your back heel down. And rise into warrior two. Good. Take a moment to settle in here. Check your front knee. Ground down through the back heel. Really feel strong and stable in your legs here. And now again, focusing on elongating exhalation. So inhale, straighten your front leg for 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very mindfully. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3. Pay attention to every breath and every movement. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Bring your right hand to the shin and inhale, reach your left arm up and over for reverse warrior. Roll your left shoulder away from your left ear, palm facing down. Good, stretch the sides of your body. And come back to warrior two. Bring your left elbow and your left knee, extend your right arm over your right ear first, and then bring it up and back for the bind. Grabbing your left inner thigh, or taking a full bind. Good. And if you guys been practicing before, right, and it kind of seems a little bit mellow and gentle practice, it's really an opportunity for us to connect in a deeper way to our breath and our mind. So really notice how you react through the practice, how your mind acts through this practice. Good. And come back to warrior two, straighten your front knee, take a smaller step. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, reach forward, triangle pose. Bring your left hand to the shin, to the ankle, reach your right arm up. Stack your both shoulders on top of each other. Legs are strong. Good. Spine is long. For 2, 1. Press through your feet. Come back to warrior two. That's it. And bring your both hands down to the floor. Release your back knee to the floor. Now come up, bring your left hand to your left hip, reach your right arm up, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, twist to the left, right elbow, your left knee. Bring your hands in the prayer position, palms towards your heart. You can stay here, curl your back toes, lift your back knee. And again, bring your awareness to your breath. Are you holding your breath, right? Or are you able to breathe deeply here? And release your both hands down to the floor. Release your back knee to the floor. Heel toe your left foot to the left side of your mat. Turn the foot out about 45-degree angle and place the outer edge of your left foot on the floor. Bring your right hand underneath your right shoulder, left hand to your left knee, and twist. Push your knee away from your left hip. Look up. Good, you guys. And bring your left hand down to the floor. Heel toe your left foot to the center of your mat. Curl your back toes. And come into plank. You can come back into downward facing dog, or you can move through this vinyasa, lowering halfway down, elbows in, and then coming into upward facing dog. Knees can be on the mat or off the mat. And then back to downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, open your mouth, side out. Good, relax your neck. One more time, deep inhale. And let go of all the stress, all the worries, side out. Good, you guys. And one more time, inhaling deeply. And exhale, let it out. Good, and drop your knees to the floor. You're gonna come into quick camel pose, a little back bend. So separate your knees about hips width distance, at about 2 fist distance in between. And if you have knee sensitivity, use the blanket underneath the knees. But separate your knees and bring your hands to your lower back. Right? And I want you to keep your hips over your knees, right? And keep pushing the hips up. And then it's all about creating the length in the spine. So we're inhaling, lengthening the spine, opening your heart, and maybe that's a place to be for you, right? Chin could be slightly in, or if it's comfortable and okay for you, you can look up and look back. These back bends could be a little bit intense, so find a place where you actually can stay and breathe deeply. And it feels good for you, close your eyes. And if you know the full camel and it's good for you to go to the full camel, you can grab your heels. But again, don't push anything. It's really not about the depth here. It's about sending the energy towards the heart and creating more space in the front of your body. Breathing deeply, pushing the hips forward, keeping your belly in to protect your lower back. And slowly support your lower back, come back to the center. Sit your hips on the heels. Bring your hands up, palms facing up. Close your eyes for a moment. Or just focus in front of you. And bring your attention to your heartbeat. Notice the rhythm of your heart. And see if you can slow it down just by taking a deeper inhale and a longer exhale through the nose. Cultivating that deeper relationship with yourself, with that space in your heart. Feeling expansion, openness. Good, you guys. And open your eyes. Stretch your legs forward in front of you. And just bend your knees. Bend your knees, yes. And you're gonna grab the opposite elbows underneath your knees and round your spine. So you're gonna look towards the belly, rounding the spine, keeping the belly in, relaxing the neck, and just breathing deeply into your lower back. Good. And slowly roll yourself all the way back up. So we're gonna come into a dynamic forward fold. And this is for lower back to really loosen up all the tension from here. So you're gonna keep your knees bent if you need to, okay? If you feel good with straight legs, go ahead, go for it. But keep your feet flexed. And you're gonna bring your hands to the shins, to the ankles, wherever it feels good for you. The back's gonna be straight. So we inhale through the nose here, and exhale with a flat back. We fold forward. Exhale through the nose. It's gonna look like that. All right, keep going. You can close your eyes and focus on your breath, but keep your back nice and straight. You can keep your knees bent. And inhale, rise up, hold the breath, draw your chin to the chest, hold. And exhale, release. Good. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Nice, you guys. And now hug your right knee in towards the chest. Flex your left foot. And then bring your right hand behind on the floor. Reach your left arm up. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Bring your left elbow over your right knee. Keep your back nice and straight and then look for your right shoulder. Good. Every inhale, feel for lengthening the spine. And every exhale, maybe twisting a little bit deeper without forcing anything. It's really providing, all that nutrients for our organs here using our breath. Good, you guys, and come back to the center, switch the legs, extend your right leg, hug your left knee in, Bring your left hand behind the back on the floor. Reach your right arm up to lengthen the spine. And exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow, your left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Keep your right foot nice and flexed. Every inhale, elongate your spine. And every exhale, maybe relaxing a little bit deeper into that twist. Good, and come back to the center. Extend your both legs. Shake your legs. Good, extend your arms and slowly, slowly, with control, lower all the way down to the floor. First, lower back, pulling the navel in, middle back, upper back. Good, all the way down to the floor. Once you're all the way down to the floor, bend your knees. We're gonna come into bridge pose. Separate your knees about hips with distance. And bring your hands down by the hips so that your fingers touching your heels here. Almost there. Good. And then keep your head nice and straight, please. Don't turn your head to the right or left. Just listen to me carefully. And then take a deep inhale. Exhale all the air out. And then push the hips up toward the sky. And maybe interlace the hands underneath the back, walking one shoulder blade at a time towards each other. Coming for the bridge pose. You can close your eyes if it feels good. But keep pressing your feet firmly down into the floor. Your knees looking straight forward, and you're reaching your tailbone towards your knees. Open your heart and breathe deeply. Just sensing that wave of your breath in front of your body. And listening to the sound of your breath. Just stay here for a couple more breaths, breathing deeply. Good, and slowly release your arms, release your hands, and release your upper back, middle back, and lower back, all the way down to the floor. Take a deep inhale into your pelvic floor, and exhale. Good, and now hug your knees to the chest, grab the opposite elbows, and give yourself a big loving hug here, rocking from side to side. Thanking yourself for really showing up, for doing the work, doing something good for yourself. And now, drop your knees to the right and extend your left arm to the side for the twist. So look over your left shoulder here. And with the right hand, you can gently bring them to the knees. But if your knees don't touch the floor, that's okay. Don't force it. Just keep breathing into the left side of your body, left belly, left hip. And come back to the center, hug your knees to the chest, and drop your knees to the left, extend your right arm to the side, look over your right shoulder. And again, if your knees don't touch the floor, that's okay. See if you can press both shoulder blades on the floor. Don't force anything, don't push, just simply allow the gravity do its work. Just connect to your deep breathing. And your breath is really that link to the body and the mind. We can live without food, without water, but we definitely can live long without breath. Good, you guys come back to the center, hug your knees to the chest. Now we'll come into happy baby. And so you're gonna grab the outside of your feet, separate your knees wide, and gently draw the arms towards the armpits, and you can rock from side to side if it feels good. Keep lengthening the tailbone towards the floor. Tucking your chin slightly in towards the chest so the back of your neck is nice and long. And take a deep inhale. And exhale, hug your knees back to the chest. And as you exhale, extend your legs all the way down to the floor. in a comfort final Shavasana. So separate your feet about hips width distance. Bring your hands down by the hips, palms facing up. Or you can bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart, whichever feels good for you. If you have something to cover your eyes, please do so. So this way we can fully integrate the energy. And we'll have a couple of minutes here. I really want to encourage you to be as still as possible for the next couple of minutes. Right, in yoga, this pose, the corpse pose or Shavasana, is one of the most important pose. It is where we get to integrate all the energy that we have cultivated through the practice. So allow yourself to be absolutely still, eyes closed, and resist any urge to move. Yogis say that it's also one of the most difficult poses because it's where now we have to quiet our mind. And this is the hardest thing to do sometimes. So just simply drop into their stillness. Allow your body to feel heavy, sinking down into the earth. And feel the support of the earth beneath you. Knowing that no matter what's happening in life, no matter what's happening around us, we are always supported. So relaxing the whole body, relaxing every muscle in your body. Relaxing your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, relaxing your throat, your collarbones, shoulders, elbows, wrists, nice and relaxed. Relaxing your chest, your diaphragm, your belly, the space behind your belly is relaxed. Relaxing your lower abdomen, your hips, thighs, knees, ankles. Relaxing your feet and relaxing your toes. Just allowing the whole physical body to be nice and relaxed. Allowing the energetic body to be light, bright, vital. Allowing your breath to be absolutely effortless. Relaxing into the moment. Pure awareness of that state of being. Relaxing your mind and relaxing your heart. Just staying here a couple more minutes. Simply allowing yourself to be. If you do have a little bit more time at home, I want to encourage you to stay a little bit longer in the Shavasana pose. And really give yourself another moment of this relaxation. If you do have to go, we've had only 1 hour, So slowly begin to deepen your breath. Begin to bring some movements into your body, your fingers, your toes, your hips. Gently stretching your arms over your head.